All right. I get your attention with that title. I got to do it, guys. I got to freaking do it. I can't not do it. Okay? It's your boy Chatsky. I bring you content all the time. Join my Discord. The link is in the description. Join the conversations. This is where a lot of these conversations come in. And with my experience and what's gone on in this game lately, we're going into 2025. And here's what I'm about to tell you. It's crazy. Invest in Attila. Holy jeez, what did I just say? Oh my God. What are we doing? I got to do it. I have to do it. I can't not do it. That's just where I've gotten to. And I don't give a rip. I have held back so much. Now, everybody knows I love Attila. Everybody knows that this dude here is my favorite commander, okay, of what he does. And I got pummeled early on because I got a lot of this arch formation stuff for Attila back before Smite. Okay, well, Smite came around and he got valuable again, like meta. Let me repeat this. I can't believe I'm saying this. Let me repeat this. In 2025, Attila Garrisons are meta, Attila Rallies are meta, and Attila Field, depending on artifacts, is meta. How crazy is that for me to say? And guess what? With the new Combo Commanders, he's about to be even more meta. So yeah, go invest in this guy. Like, I'm losing my mind here. I'm sitting here saying, I can't do this. I can't tell players to invest in Attila in 2025. And then I'm just looking at the pure stats and the results and the evidence. And I'm like, what the hell am I doing? Why am I not telling players to invest in Attila? Like, I don't give a rip what anybody thinks. This is the best commander in this game. And mainly because of Smite damage. And now it's getting ready to get wild with combo damage. Okay? So everybody has to wrap your brain around it. Get it out of your minds like, oh my God, he's old. He's old, we can't use him. He's still got like the best skill in the game. Like, straight up. This thing, no matter if it's running on any kind of just normal attack or Smite damage or now combo damage, this thing is broken. Stupid broken. Like, stop telling me this guy doesn't matter and you can't run him in the field. Are you kidding me? Like, okay, so we're going to go through all this stuff because I'm about to lose my mind. I'm literally about to lose my mind. A year ago, when Gorgo came out, a year ago, we started putting Attila behind Gorgo and then putting Gorgo behind Attila. If you have the arch stuff for Cavs, it's even better. And you can run the best infantry rally in the game, or the best infantry garrison in the game, and the best Cav garrison in the game with Attila. And guess what? A year later, it's still the best. Straight up. I just fought against 365 in a KVK, one of the biggest Imperiums there is. And I fought against other high A seeds in the same KVK. And my Attila Gorgo still undefeated. Still undefeated. We ran him in the pass. The only time it didn't trade super positive is when we ran it in the pass and they were buffing. We were over here on pass 7. They were buffing marches like crazy and no garrison we had could trade positive. Now, we weren't getting just stomped, but nothing we had could trade positive except Attila with Gorgo behind it. And we barely traded even. But it was the best performing one. So I got to go through this, y'all, and I got to make the proclamation because people think I'm absolutely crazy that you need to invest in Attila in 2025. You need to invest in him. Like, you need to put heads into him. You need to go get him on MGE again 3-4 years later. You have to. And let me tell you why. It's not just for the meta rallies and garrisons. It's for counter rallies and it's for field. And let me show you why. Okay, well, let's go through this. Okay, step by step. Slow down, Chatsky. Slow down. I got to get this thing figured out. Okay, I'm bringing it up. We're going to bring up our tier list. We're going to bring up our little text box over here. And we're going to talk first about the rallies. Okay, we just now ran the best artifact rallies in this KVK. We're in King of All Britain. It's got a stratagem with a martial talent that gives you an artifact that lets you move commanders around and change their troop type. And what we found, straight up, the best rally in the game right now, is Attila with Scipio Emilianus behind him. And for you infantry guys, Scipio Emilianus with Attila behind him. This one performs a little bit better, but they're both just hands down the best rallies you can run. High damage, max damage, okay? Anti-swarm. The cavalry one's great. People can get into the rally very quickly with cavalry marches. It's fast. It does everything. Massive damage. Insane. That's meta. Like I might as well just say, hey, here's all the meta stuff, and Attila's a part of all of it. So you can argue with it all you want, but the bottom line is that this dude, through smite damage, is absolutely meta. And let me explain, okay? Just for newcomers to the game and things like that. You have these smite commanders, okay? Gorgo, Scipio Emilianus, William Wallace, Luce, okay? They do smite damage, okay? Smite damage is affected by bonuses to normal damage instead of bonuses to skill damage. Okay, we know that. That's great. Well, our boy Attila here does a normal damage boost of 30%. And he gives that to you for 4 seconds. So anything smite you put behind him, it's like a bomb goes off. Like, what this guy does is crazy. Crazy! All right, and here's what's crazy about this other thing. We've got new commanders coming next month. New cavalry commanders. And with this formation that they have given us, it's the Delta formation. Okay? The Delta formation gives you buffs for, let me just put it on here. It gives you buffs, 10% more combo attack damage. Holy jeez, what is combo damage? What is that? Well, we only have one commander that has it, and the damage factor isn't very high. However, it is being widely speculated that combo damage is going to be the next big thing for the cavalry. Okay, they're going to give us a rally commander, and they're going to give us a field commander. And they're going to be combo commanders. And if they are, let's just look at combo, because the only one that's got any kind of effect to combo is Luce. And it's a small little damage factor. It's just like an instant proc that fires off. But what is combo attack? Like, what is combo damage? Extra attacks triggered by basic attacks due to the effect of certain skills. Awesome. Combo attack damage is only increased by bonuses to what? What? Normal damage? Wait, what? Normal damage? Like, holy jeez. We're going to get more big damage factor on these cavalry commanders with combo? And that can be enhanced by normal damage? Well, here you go. There he is again. Whether you like it or not, he's giving you normal damage. And he gives it to you for 4 seconds. So let's say a combo commander has like a 2-second combo where he does like, 1,200 damage each second. He's going to get this bonus. Holy jeez. What are we doing? So, with that being said, here's your rally, guys. Sorry. There's your rally. That's the best of the best. You can't get any better. We just ran this. The reports are staggering. Like, look at this stuff we were running. And these are against good garrisons. Tanklin is a good garrison. Okay? Look at this. Look at this one. Just murdered it. Crushed it. And it gets swarmed down. It don't matter. You fill it with anything you want and then refine it later. Try to swarm this thing. Okay? It got 12 million deads on the pass, and then it got another 1.7 million deads, 1.8 million deads from swarms. Can't swarm this thing. And then here it is again. Just, hey, 2.5 to 1, no big deal. Just laying out deads everywhere. And then boom, look at this big one. Okay, insane. Now they switch garrisons a whole bunch, but it's trading 2-to-1 against any pass garrison. Just crushing it. And we even got more of these with Scipio Emilianus primary and Attila behind it. Same type of thing. So you can't argue that. I made a proclamation that we found the rally meta. This is it. December 2024, rally meta is Attila Scipio Emilianus and Emilio Scipio Emilianus with Attila. Straight up. Can't argue. Okay? All right. Well, what else can you use Attila for? Okay. The Martilla? Attila Martel? Pakal Attila? I mean, you can use all these as counter rallies. Now, these are counter rallies specific to getting swarmed. Inflict as much pain as you can on the enemy when they try to swarm it. Okay? You know what else is good for a counter rally? Attila Takeda. You know why? Because Takeda, for all of you guys who forgot about it, Takeda's kit, let's look at that. Okay? Because I use Takeda in the field and I do it to enhance my smite. It's got the burn effect. This thing fires off all the time and you get it for 1 second, but if that 1 second pops, okay? So let's just say you're running Attila Takeda on a counter rally and you have a Gorgo in the garrison and the rally from your enemy is hammering that garrison. You go put Attila Takeda on it and you start popping off this burn effect. When Gorgo from the garrison fires her smite, it wrecks the rally if this thing is going off. So it provides more utility than just prickly and tanky. So now all of a sudden, we're cooking with gas, okay? Let's think about this some more. You want to run like a higher damage counter rally? We ran it all the time. Like a higher damage counter rally. Let's look at this. Where's my guy? Here we go. Boom, counter rally. Boom, put Scipio Emilianus behind it. Guess what else? Boom, counter rally. Guess what else? Boom, counter rally. Like, look at these. Like it goes forever. Like it's crazy. Hold on, let me get my text box out of the way. Damn it. I mean, you do whatever you want. You want to put more damage on the rallies? Then you run this, you run this, you run this. This gives you AoE damage. You run this. Holy jeez. Counter rallies are cooking. And guess what? Still to be tested, but we're going to test it. What about this guy? Attila with Phillip behind him? Do you guys know what Phillip does? Anybody? Phillip is the all damage master. And that's why he's so good. He's so freaking good. I'm about to put a video out to tell you Phillip is meta. Because this guy is so freaking good. Where's he at? I got him here somewhere. Where's my Phillip? Looking for this one-eyed guy. Hold on. Hold on. I'll get to him. There he is. Okay. This guy, look, for his march, okay, he's going to 2x this thing. He's going to give you a 40% damage boost for 2 seconds and a 20% damage reduction for 2 seconds. That's fine. But here's the best part. If you just have one troop type, you're doing 30% all damage all the time. All the time. Like, so he's going to run up 70% all damage with 30% of it being perpetual. And then you're going to put him with Attila. And if you put him with Attila, what's going to happen? Attila's 4 skills going off. 100%. You can run your all damage up to 170%. Just insane. Okay? So why do you invest in Attila? Well, we're going to try this out. But Attila Phillip is going to be phenomenal. And in the counter rallies, he might be doing a lot of damage. Now, that buff from Phillip that he does, that he's really known for, it's not going to help your garrison. But might as well just try it, see what happens. So there you go. There's your counter rallies. Okay, so what's next? Garrisons. Well, the 2 best garrisons in the game are the same 2 commanders, just run them different ways. That's your garrison. It's the best, straight up. Don't argue with it. I mean, it just is what it is. If you run full cavalry, you can't get any better than this if you have great arch stuff. If you run full infantry, you can't get any better than this if you have great arch stuff. You just can't get any better. I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't make the rules. I just play the game and I abide by them. And I'm just telling you what's best. Okay. So let's review real quick. Rallies. He's a part of the best rallies you can have. Counter rallies. Attila's a part of the best counter rallies you can have. Garrisons. Attila's part of the best garrisons you can have. And guess what else is amazing? Against a swarm, put Martel behind him. Okay? Put Martel in front of him. Guess what also is amazing, you Archer players? If you're running CY garrisons and they decide they're going to swarm it, then have one of your backups put Attila behind CY. You watch that thing do damage on a swarm. CY Attila behind it with an artifact on Attila does more counterattack and punishment to swarms than Gorgo Attila and Attila Gorgo. How crazy is that? Now, not quite as much as Martel, because Martel is just stupid. But you can run this like really well. Like Evergreen is a CY idiot, okay? But he's our idiot. We love the guy in our community. And he's trying everything. And he saw this and he was like, oh my God, Chatsky, Attila behind CY. It kicks out so much freaking damage. So there you go. Okay? Rallies, counter rallies, garrisons. Let's talk about field. Well, you can't use Attila in the field. Why the hell not? Why not? Well, if you're in an artifact KVK, talk to many infantry players. They love running Luce with Attila. Love it. Me personally, I run Luce behind Attila. This is the best march I have. Straight, and I've got great marches. But it's not even close. And I argue that march right there with my Attila and Luce is the best open field march in the game. I would argue that Attila with full arch stuff, crazy gear, like maxed out meta gear, meta formation stuff, armament stuff, with Luce behind it, is the best march in the game. It's fast, it's prickly, it's tanky, it does so much damage. It's unbelievable. Guess what else is great? And I ran the hell out of it. Attila with William Wallace. Loved it. Guess what else is great? You guys are going to think I'm crazy. Attila with Scipio Emilianus. I loved it. Even though it's more single target stuff. Now he's got some reactionary AoE. Wallace does. But this was insane for me in the field. All of it's great. It's all great. You run them in the field. If you have Smite commanders for your infantry, let's say you run two Smite marches. You run Luce with Alex and you run Gorgo with William Wallace. That's real common. You can run Attila Takeda. Get the burn effect from Takeda for your two. I've got a whole nother video on this about how Takeda enhances your Smite in your field. You can run that. Guys, I'm not making this stuff up. And guess what? You want Phillip to last in the field? You want Phillip in the game's best buff that just came out. You want that to last in the field? Let's go look at him. Where's he at? You want this to last in the field? 20%, deal 20% damage for 5 targets, for 5 of your murder ball, for 5 of your marches? And you're going to let this thing fire off more because part of his expertise is that he's firing off everything more? You want to last long with this thing? Guess what you're going to do? Just take a wild guess. You're going to put Homeboy behind Attila and you're going to put him in the field. Why not? Like, you want to talk about an enhancing march that's going to trade amazing? You're going to put Phillip behind Attila. How do you like them apples? Go run that. Holy cow. What else? And here's where it gets nuts, y'all. I talked about the combo damage. Let's review real quick. Combo damage is done, and that's the only reference to combo damage we have in the game. Well, if the new Cav Commanders coming out next month, if the field and the rally are combo commanders, and you're telling me in here combo attack damage is only increased by bonuses to normal damage. Holy shit. Like, we're going to do this again, but with cavalry commanders? What is going on here? So I just got a nice, neat little question mark here. Whoever the field is, you're going to run this. Why not? Unless there's some kind of deal in the new Cavalry Open Field Commanders kit, unless it's something where he has to be primary. But again, you can still put him in front of Attila, because if combo like lasts over time or something, there's all kinds of stuff you can do with this. In fact, this might go all the way up here. And then guess what? You're going to give us a rally that's combo? Well, you're making a formation in Delta for combo, and it's enhanced by normal damage. You give us a rally for combo, and here's what's going to happen. Right there. He's going up there. Instantly. So I can't, look at all these marches. Look at all the stuff. And it's like the best of the best. So when players ask me, and I know it's so just taboo and dumb when they're just like, Chadsky, you've been running Attila so long. You got to stop. I can't stop, y'all. It's the best you can get. I don't know what else to tell you. They have literally designed this game with Smite Commanders, and now with Combo Commanders coming, that it's all boosted by normal damage. Attila is the king of normal damage. He's the king. So it wasn't my choice. I'm not trying to make Attila happen. Okay, I'm not trying to make him popular. The game is making him popular. The game is making him relevant. And the game has made and is making him meta again, consistently. So when people say, who do I invest in? Stop asking me about Shajar. Stop asking me about, William Wallace and Belisarius. Okay? Ragnar's great. Of course, he's new and he's meta. Phillip is meta. And you've got Luce, who's meta. Luce is the most powerful commander in the game. But I'm going to start telling people, you got Attila? No, I never got Attila. Well, go get him. Well, why? What do you mean, why? You're going to use them everywhere. Everywhere. All over the place. And that's what I'm saying, is that you just can't ignore what this guy does. Oh, my gosh. So that's my proclamation. 2025, here we are. Who do I invest in? Invest in Attila. Invest in Attila. Invest in Attila. You cannot go wrong. He's part of the best rallies. He's part of the best counter rallies. He's part of the best garrisons. His field is crazy in Artifact KVKs. And it's about to get even crazier with the new Cav Commander that's coming out. If that Cav Commander is combo, you're going to run Attila. So here we are, making the proclamation. Attila, he's not just good. He's not just worth investing in. He's meta. He's meta. So go get him. Go enjoy it. Have fun with it. And if you want, any feedback, you want to get my opinion on some more things or things I didn't think of, put it down in the comments. I'll make sure and reply to all the comments. Join my Discord. We'll go through all that stuff. And I know this is a provocative video. I know it is. But the truth is the truth. And it don't lie. Okay? And I've got the receipts. I got them all. And so make Attila great again. 2025. Like he's ready to go. It's your boy Chadsky. And until we see ya next time, you stay saucy, broskies.